And hello friends, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in again. Another episode of the Backyard Warrior. And today I have a whole prime rib. This came from Publix. That's a supermarket in Florida. And during the holidays they run a special for $6.99 for a prime rib. This is choice grade. As you can see here, choice grade, $6.99. Not bad. So this is a whole rib roast, 7 bones. I think it's already trusted and prepared from the butcher. Let's unpack this thing and see what's in here. Yeah, as you can see, it's already trusted. The butcher did most of the work. I also think this is already separated. So for this rib roast, I got this to split into steaks and to get a ribeye cap out of it, because my favorite thing on the ribeye is the spinalis. So these are actually easy to get off. You don't need to cut them. They're elastic. So like I mentioned earlier, the butcher did most of the job for it. As you can see, I already split this thing. All we have to do is just finish it off. This will go in the smoker, makes a nice beef back ribs. We're gonna sit this on the side and work on the main thing. So to split this ribeye cap, we're gonna look for the seam, and most of the work is done by hand first, and then if we need to use the knife, then we can get in with the knife. Just use the fingers, split all these seams. Get this tail out. As you see, I don't even need a knife for this, just by hand. Is some meat in here, use it for ground beef, burgers, whatever, sausage. Again, just with your fingers. Find this seam right here, separation right here. As you can see, most of the work is done by hand. Right here, this is our ribeye cap. So here's our ribeye fillet. This is the large side, the narrow side, the small side here. So we're gonna clean this up a little bit, trim all these fats over skin, and give. I think this should be good. There we go. Our ribeye cap. Now you can do a roulade, or for me, I'm just gonna cut it in half. As you can see, all that marbling in it. Beautiful. So this is my favorite part of this ribeye loin. We're gonna set this aside while we work on the fillet. And of course, all the trimming here, you go through this, get all the meat, and then the fat separate. So I finished this ribeye loin. Now, what we have is a ribeye cap that I cut in half, plus some ribeye fillet, a few of them. This is burger meat, cleaned up. I left a little bit of fat in there. This is some good fat to render or mix with some lean to make ground meat. This is garbage. Nobody's gonna eat this. Just skin, sinew. This won't chew or anything. And here I have a nice rack of back ribs. Throw in a smoker. With a little bit of labor, I got a few cuts: the cap, the fillet, the ground meat, the burger meat, good fat, and back ribs. That's garbage. All right, there you have it, my friends. If you catch a ribeye loin on sale, or you just wanna cut it into different cuts, that's the way to go. Sear the cap first. I just flip it once. Got a nice sear on this one. We're just gonna keep flipping until we get a nice crust. Few minutes pass by. I have my ribeye cap. This thing is very tender, so the grains go this way. We're gonna cut on a bites like this. Oh man, look at this. So juicy and tender. A good medium rare. A little bit of gray on the edge, but look at that. That's beautiful. So tender. Oh wow. This is why the ribeye cap is my favorite piece of meat on a ribeye. This meat's so tender, you don't even need to chew it. Nice crust we got. Very happy with this cook. Alright, this is it for this one. Thank you for tuning in again. Until the next one, stay safe and bye bye.